I was sitting down at Rove to collect our last fast charge before we head up to the Bay Area today. And while I was eating, I met Ford and Kelly, asked them if they'd be happy, if they'd be open to sharing their thoughts on all things EV charging in the Rove Center. So, again, it's Ford and Kelly. Nice to meet you both.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time in the chat.
Of course. Yep.
Your father-in-law, I guess your father, drives a Rivian, Tesla.
Yeah.
So the first thought that comes to mind when I hear that is it a California thing? The stereotype is like, oh, they'll do that in California. So is your father he cares about tech, he cares about the environment, hey, it's economical. What would you classify your dad as why he has 2 EVs?
I think he's always been really interested in like innovation and the new things that are coming out. Okay. So he had always been a fan of what Tesla was doing.
Okay.
Early on, he would just talk about it often, and it was always kind of like his dream car to get when they came out. And he was kind of later in his career and excited to like trade himself in a way. So he bought a Model S and fell in love with it. And then I think for all those reasons, like economically, environmentally, he liked that, not polluting the earth as much, but not one of those things is more important than the other. I think he likes everything about it. So
And then you got your Tesla now. You drive it occasionally. So
he loves it.
Yeah.
Well, my personal car is a 2010 Ford Ranger, so very different than a
that's a truck, right?
Yeah. Like a small truck. So whenever there's a convenient time to be driving like close by, we're always taking a Tesla versus my Ranger. I just obviously trying to save on gas, and it's just such a smoother ride. But when she was getting a Tesla, I was like, oh, that'll be cool. Like, I thought it'd be fun because it's fast, but I really enjoy how it drives. I've driven the Rivian for Dad's Rivian a couple times. That's been great. But going back to your question, I think her dad is just like really early adopter. Okay. So he's constantly, like, I think he's going to get the new Rivian when it comes out. He was on the list for the Cybertruck, but then just didn't like how it looked or like whatever it was. So like, he just wants to be first and then tell other people to do it. And I think he's the reason why you got your Tesla. He's like trying to encourage you to take advantage of their deals.
How did you find this place? How often do you charge at Rove? Is this like a common stop because you live nearby, or tell me the relation between your electric lifestyle and Rove?
It's the first time we've been here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never heard of it, never seen it, but we have a Gelson's right by our house.
Okay.
We live in South Orange County.
Okay.
We're here for a church conference.
Yeah,
and so I saw that it said by Gelson's. This was recommended on our Tesla where to charge. So we came here, and then I was like, oh, we need to go inside because we love Gelson's and all the stuff that they carry. We like to live a healthier lifestyle, so it was cool that like at a gas station everyone can't find great snacks and things like that, so like we had to go in. And they had like all of our favorite brands, and
it's fun. Yeah, it's a new concept.
Right.
As soon as we're pulling up, she's like, this is crazy, and I was kind of distracted, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But then when I got in, I was like, this is really cool, it's inside, and obviously there's so many charging spots, and both for Teslas and non-Teslas, which is cool. So it's always nice to be able to charge in public and then have something to give it to, whether it's like shops, retail.
It does take a lot of time. I think when we parked it was going to be 25 minutes, so normally I bring my laptop and I try to work
inside your
while I'm charging, because we don't have one at home. My parents do, but
a charger,
yeah.
Okay. I want to get
we don't have a charger at home, so coming somewhere where I could like step outside of my car, like if I could sit here and work and grab like sparkling water or something, like it's just so much nicer. Like the bathrooms were clean, so I am a big fan.
Does the church that you're actively, I think, volunteering maybe today at, how long are you at that event today at the church?
It was 9, and then I think we're done at like 3:30. And then we head to Disneyland.
So we're like, we need to charge now.
Right.
So I want to do it later today.
So wouldn't it be convenient, say, it sounds like 6 hours at the church or the event.
Yeah.
So if you had, I know this is like foreign to most people, it's a level 2 charger, which is like kind of overnight speed. 6 hours times, let's just call it conservative measure of 10 miles an hour. You get 60 miles there just for doing nothing. You're just doing your day. You're at, this volunteer event. You get 60 miles. Then you go to Anaheim, Disney. I think they've got charging stations there. And let's say you're there for another 3 hours, you have 90 miles. Now, I know you're trying to get to full, but what are your thoughts? Like, I certainly push for that, but like charging where you already park, does that sound reasonable to you? Or you're like, no, I actually want to spend 30 minutes every 4 to 7 days or 8 days versus everywhere I park, I pop in and get like 10 miles an hour. Like, thoughts?
Definitely consistently being able to charge anywhere, because it is a long time. So the 20 to 30 minutes sitting in your car can be kind of a pain.
Sure.
So I think constantly keeping it at a certain level would definitely be more helpful when no.
Right.
Especially during the work week. We're busy, got other commitments outside of work. 30 minutes is a lot harder to spare than, on a weekend when you might not have as much responsibility.
Right.
And the chargers aren't close to us. Back at home,
Yeah.
we're probably
15 minutes away from the supercharger.
Yeah.
From the supercharger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
a bit of a... Yeah, I always tell
drive.
people it's like running out to say, hey, honey, I got to go fast charge my cell phone.
Yeah.
Versus, like, I just plug it in at night and just...
Exactly.
Right.
I would much rather... I think that we're approaching a world where they'll be more common everywhere, right? And I think once that happens, it'll be a lot easier for us, but then more people probably adopt, an EV and start buying into electric vehicles when it becomes more convenient.
Right. I'm certainly an advocate for every place having some form of level 2 or slower charge, because that way it's just, while you're running you're at the office or wherever, dentist office, you can keep getting stuff, right? But this will certainly continue to grow. I mean, they're building, I think, 4 or 5 more locations. We just had to visit their new one at Costa Mesa.
Oh.
That's awesome. And then we visited the Tesla diner yesterday up in Santa Monica, I guess.
That's awesome.
So I think people are going to stamp these out all over the country. Important for people like us road tripping, but I think once you're within your, say, 50-mile bubble, a bunch of level 2s could be available. So
Like that.
Well, I appreciate you all driving electric and taking time to chat with me.
Of course.
Pleasure speaking with you.
Nice to meet you, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Safe travels to San Francisco, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.